Before we begin, please take 1 second to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. If you enjoy learning about old coins, forgotten money, and surprising values hidden in everyday change, your support keeps these stories alive and helps this channel grow. Today we're traveling back to South Korea in the early 2000s, focusing on a very small coin that many people still ignore or overlook: the South Korean 10-won coin dated 2002. At first glance, it looks simple, ordinary, even boring. For many people, this coin passed through their hands without a second thought. Some spent it, some lost it, and some tossed it into a drawer. But for collectors who understand history, metal, condition, and rarity, this coin can tell a much bigger story. The 10-won coin has been part of South Korean daily life for decades. It represents a period of rebuilding, growth, and national strength after a difficult past. By the time 2002 arrived, South Korea had already become a major industrial and technological power. The country was hosting the FIFA World Cup, and national pride was at its peak. Coins minted during this year quietly became historical markers of that era. The front of the coin features the famous Dabatap Pagoda, a symbol of balance, history, and traditional Korean architecture. This design isn't just decoration. It represents cultural identity and stability. For older collectors, especially men who appreciate history and craftsmanship, this detail alone adds emotional and historical weight to the coin. The back shows the denomination clearly, cleanly struck, meant for daily use but created with precision. Now let's talk about material and minting. The 2002 South Korean 10-won coin is made from aluminum bronze, giving it that golden tone many people mistake for brass. Over time, this metal reacts to air, moisture, and handling. That means finding one today in excellent condition is far less common than people think. Most surviving coins show scratches, dull color, or worn details. This is where collector value begins. Condition is everything in coin collecting. A heavily used 2002 10-won coin has little value beyond face value. But a coin that has sharp details, original luster, no corrosion, and minimal contact marks becomes something very different. For serious collectors, especially those focusing on modern Asian coinage or special World Cup era minting years, condition can multiply value dramatically. Another important factor is minting variations. Not all coins from the same year are exactly the same. Differences in strike quality, die wear, alignment, and even metal composition batches can create rare variations. These are not obvious to the casual eye. Many valuable coins sit unnoticed in drawers simply because no one looked closely enough. Older collectors who enjoy careful inspection often discover details others miss. The year 2002 itself plays a big role. Coins linked to historically important years tend to attract long-term interest. As time passes and fewer coins remain in top condition, demand slowly increases. Younger collectors enter the market, older collections are passed down, and suddenly a once common coin becomes surprisingly hard to find in premium condition. There is also psychological value. For many men aged 55 to 65 and older, coins are more than money. They are memories. Travel, work abroad, military service, business trips, or even friendships connected to certain countries make specific coins emotionally meaningful. This connection often drives collectors to pay strong prices, especially when the coin is linked to a recognizable year like 2002. Now here's where things get really interesting. Most people only think of value in today's terms. Smart collectors think in future terms. They ask questions like, how many collectors want this coin? How many high-quality examples exist? How often do they appear for sale? What happens when interest in Korean modern history continues to rise globally? When you combine historical timing, cultural symbolism, metal durability, condition rarity, and collector demand, you start to see why some 2002 South Korean 10-won coins are no longer just pocket change. Especially coins that were preserved from mint sets, stored untouched, or graded at the highest levels. There have been strong collector discussions suggesting that a flawless, top-grade example of the 2002 South Korean 10-won coin, with perfect strike, original glow, and no circulation damage, could reach extraordinary levels among elite collectors and long-term investors. These are not everyday coins. These are exceptional pieces, often locked away in serious collections. So if you have old coins, especially from travel, family collections, or storage boxes. Don't rush to judge them by size or face value. Look closer. Examine the year. Check the condition. Sometimes the smallest coin carries the biggest surprise. And now, as promised, let's talk about the value. While ordinary circulated 2002 South Korean 10-won coins remain common, a rare, absolutely perfect, high-grade example with special mint quality and strong collector demand has been rumored and discussed at values reaching up to 1.5 million in collector markets. That kind of value puts this humble coin into a completely different category, one that many people never expect.